Jessica Raven, and your Skyline Scoop starts right now. Good morning, Raiders. Jessica Raven here to bring you your Friday morning announcements. Today is student Senate elections will be September 20th, 9:15 a.m. to 4:15 p.m. We will be airing speeches right here on Skynet, so be sure to tune in the morning of the elections. If you're interested in regaining credits for courses you previously failed, please stop by the counselor's office to sign up for Evening Academy. The program designed for Evening Academy is a virtual/blended learning environment. All classes will begin on Monday, September 17th at 5:30 p.m. and will be here at Skyline. Today we'll be introducing some new segments to Skynet. Here's your Couch Review with Tony.
Howdy folks, I'm Tony and welcome to Couch Review, the show where I review things while sitting on a couch. Today we're going to be taking a look at everyone's favorite card game, Uno, a game that ruins friendships. If you don't know what Uno is, first off, where have you been? Uno's been out since before I was Uno. If you honestly don't know what it is, I'd be pretty shocked. But just in case you don't know what Uno is or need a little refresher, I'm here to help. Basically, every player is dealt 7 cards, and your objective is to get rid of your cards until you have none and win the game. You do this by matching the card in the discard pile with the same number or the same color. However, you have to call out Uno whenever you're down to 1 card, and if you don't and someone calls you out on it, you have to draw 2 cards. Usually the person left of the dealer goes first and must deal with any cards that comes from the top of the deck. Other than the number cards, there are action cards to spice things up a little bit. They're pretty self-explanatory, like draw 2 making the next person draw 2 cards, or skip, that basically skips the next player's turn. But by far, the best card is the destroyer of worlds himself, the draw 4. The draw 4 is the cruelest, vilest, most atrocious card you can play. Not only can you change the color that needs to be played, but the person next to you has to draw not 2, but 4 cards. But be careful, because like any fairy tale, this vile beast has a weakness. According to the Uno rulebook, the draw 4 is legally only supposed to be played when you have no other cards you can play. And if you play it illegally, you can be punished. If the player receiving the +4 challenges the card, you must show them your hand, and if you had the card you could have played, you must draw 4 instead. But this counter is a double-edged sword, and if you did play it legally, instead of 4, now the player must draw 6. Other than that, though, you can make house rules that aren't official but can spice things up a bit, like the 7-0 rule, where 7 acts as a swap hand card, and 0 makes everyone swap cards with the person next to them. There's also stacking draw 2s and draw 4s, which allows you to save yourself from drawing cards and places the burden onto the next person. Sometimes it comes all the way around, though, and you could end up drawing 8 or even more cards. Another example is another kind of stacking, where if you have a card with a matching number, you can place it alongside a valid card. On a side note, notice how I put stacking under house rules and not official rules. Stop saying stacking's an official rule. It's not. It's fake and lame, and it's the worst house rule in existence. And if you play with stacking, we can't be friends. Stop saying stacking's an official rule. Rant over. Honestly, Uno is an amazing game that's brought hundreds of hours of fun to not only me, but many people out there. P.S. Before you say, if Uno's so good, why isn't there a second one? There is, and it's predictably called Dos. It's pretty much the same, just with a couple different rules, like combining cards such as a 4 and a 2 to make a 6. Pretty whack if you ask me. Well, till the next review.
Up next, we have your sports segment with Alejandro.
Good morning, Raiders. I'm Alejandro Torres with your Skyline sports coverage. First, we have Jessica with a member from the wrestling team.
Hello, Raiders. Today we're here with
Juan Gonzalez. I'm a senior.
How long have you been wrestling for, Juan?
I've been wrestling for about 2 to 3 years, but I wrestled at another school for the last 2 or 3 years at Spruce High School.
What do you think you'll bring to Skyline's team?
I think I would bring leadership and dedication. There's a lot of competition here and a lot of kids in a bigger program, so I'm ready for that.
What's the difference between Skyline's team and Spruce's team?
Difference is that there's a lot more kids in competition, so I have to fight for my weight and my spot, and I think it'll be fun.
Are you mentally prepared for the season?
Yes, I've been training and working out all summer at a college in Richland, and so I think I'm prepared and mentally and physically.
And can you tell us something that most people wouldn't know about wrestling?
It's a hard sport. It's a lot like boxing, but you have to cut some of the weight. You got to cut all the fat foods and all the bad habits you're used to. It's a hard sport, but it's worth it.
Okay, Juan, thank you for your time. We'll see you next time, Raiders.
Thanks, Jessica. Next, we have Abigail with 2 members from the award-winning band.
I'm Abigail, and I'm here with 2 SRB members.
My name is Yatsari.
My name is Leo.
What instrument do you play?
I play trombone.
I play saxophone.
What started your interest in band?
5th grade.
I started in 5th grade because I heard a saxophone and for the first time.
How has the band experience been?
It's been like really fun if you like do all the hard work, and yeah.
It's a lot of hard work, but in the end it all pays off when you go to the battle of the bands and you win. It's just like a feeling you never had before.
Do you think you've improved through high school?
Yes.
A lot.
As a section leader, how do you think your section is doing?
I mean, we had our ups and downs throughout like the starting of the year, but I feel like we can make it through.
We also had our up and downs, but it's coming all together and we're gonna push through to the end.
How do y'all think your section bond is?
I mean, we haven't done any bonding lately, like to go out and eat and stuff. So we just gotta wait till like homecoming, since it was like tradition for like the past 3 years.
Our bond is pretty close. We're starting to get closer as one section, and we're gonna start doing activities as one section to make us get closer.
What do y'all think about the previous field show?
I think we gave it our all in that field show, with like marching 90s and like sounding as one.
The field show was fun. After you put in a lot of work, it's like at the end of the field show, it's like the feeling you've never had.
That's all for this week, Raiders. Make sure you go out and support your team. Let's go, Raiders.
And now for your clip of the week. Next up, we have Versus, where Skyline students compete in various challenges.
Welcome to Skyline Versus. I'm your host, Daniel Ellis, and today we are joined with Alexis. And we are going to see who can do the most push-ups in just a minute. Alright, so we have these two ready to do their push-ups. They have 30 seconds on the clock. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so as you just saw, the winner of today's 30-second push-up challenge is Alex. Tune in next time for the Skyline Versus.
Now it's time for your A segment.
I had a great time at Kansas State University. Met a lot of lifelong friends. and got to experience a lot of new things. Went to the Cotton Bowl whenever K-State played in it down here in Dallas. So it was just a great experience, and I definitely recommend it. Work hard, pass your classes, and go to college.
No matter where you go, you can make that place your own. And when it comes to a college experience, that's what it's all about. Finding that college experience, finding that campus that you really like, that can grow on you, and that can allow you the opportunity to develop some leadership skills that you'll need later on in life. I found out that through visiting colleges with my own sons, that really, when you're looking for a college experience, you really want to step foot on that campus and see, is this the place for me? Does it offer what I really need? And how can I grow once I'm here? So thank you for the question, and thank you for the opportunity to explain my college experience.
Wow, my experience in college was pretty amazing. I spent a lot of time there. I started TCU, Texas Christian University in Fort Worth, in fall of 1983 and graduated December of 1989. I joined a sorority, so that was instant friends for 4 years. I first started majoring in psychology. I really wanted to be an adolescent psychologist, and I worked at a mental hospital for one summer and decided, nope, not for me. So I decided to go into education. So 5.5 years later, I became a teacher. And it was fun going to football games because we were a small school, so everybody got to go to the football games for free. We played Texas. We were actually in the top 25 and played Texas one year. We all camped out for tickets. Spent the night at the stadium and bought tickets, or was able to get tickets to the Texas TCU game. Homecoming was fun. I actually went to college with Kenneth Davis, who then went on to play for the Buffalo Bills. So that was kind of exciting to know somebody went on into the NFL. My mother graduated from TCU, so I guess that's where I got my desire to go there. It's a small private school, and so that means they do not get any funding. All of their money is made through private donations. So it was expensive, and it still is. But I thoroughly enjoyed myself because I had classes the same size as you guys do, 30, 40 people. So you got to know your professors better than being just a number in 1 in 500 of kids that are taking a class.
That's all we have for today, Raiders. Be sure to catch up on all things Skyline by following us at Skynet Broadcasting. And to make sure you never miss an episode of your Skyline Scoop, sign up to receive mobile broadcasts by texting at SKYN to 81010. Catch us every day at SkynetBroadcasting.org, and make sure to listen to tomorrow's hits today and every day in the cafeteria and anywhere in the world with Skynet Radio. I'm Jessica Raven, and from everybody here at Skynet Broadcasting, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
It's such a nice day.